Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. I hope you are well and rested. And y'all know before I even put my decks up, I be shuffling. Boom, I'm shuffling the deck and this comes shooting out. I say, what? So, okay, let's get the deck back. Let's see what this first message is. It's a Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, I feel like you're planning pertaining to your wealth. Okay, some sort of financial security and long term financial success. You could be Emperor energy here, Aries energy. The Emperor is someone who's respected. They're a leader. They're stable. Has a lot of structure, rules, and power. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say about this message. Welcome to All Be in 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here. We keep it real. I love you and the divine loves you. Thank you so much for all that you do. I ask that you continue. Okay, family, to only take what resonates, leave what does not, apply what you see fit, okay, to your life or as you see it fit in your life, if it does or doesn't, but make sure you use your discernment, okay? Flip the roles as you see fit. There is emperor energy here. You could be an empress, okay? You could be masculine and feminine energy, okay? But what I am picking up here is that you have made some plans, okay? And hold on, y'all. You have made some plans pertaining to whatever it was that you planned. It ended up being successful. It's bringing you in the Ten of Pentacles, and now you're being looked at as a leader. Okay. I feel like there are some people that are really pissed off at that. Okay. Because you were always at the bottom. I can't make it up. They're pissed at that because you have shined some light in darkness. You have brought things to the forefront. Okay. People are finding you to be this energy of fun, joy, and warmth. Okay. There's something here pertaining to your rebirth. Okay. But before we go any further, welcome to All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family, where sometimes I come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss and curse, I speak the truth, and I call out names on guided too. Hopefully, you can vibe like that. And if you can, allow me to be the first to welcome you. Okay. To my A1s who are my day ones, I love you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our space, everything you've been doing for our channel. I am truly grateful for you. Okay. And I say our because I would not be here if it was not for you. Okay. Because the testimonies that, I had, hey, I guess there were a lot of people in the world that were going through the exact same thing. Let me tell you something. You're being looked at as a leader, family, for whoever this is resonating with. You're being looked at as a leader. They've got a lot of people that and when I say they, all the corruption, all these corrupt people, okay, corrupt organizations, okay, organized crime organizations, okay, something to do with, yes, your independence. It has everything to do with your independence. I heard organized crime, so let me get this deck. Woo, boy, let me tell y'all, motherfuckers be over here on some fuckery, okay? And they're on fuckery because they're pissed at you because you found a way up out of their bullshit, okay? So since you're not driving somewhere every single day, going to somebody's raggedy fucking job, okay? So that they could, project onto you and make you feel depressed, low vibrational energy. And now you found a different way to, care for yourself, take care of yourself, meet, basic life needs. These motherfuckers done sent in some energy to come towards you. Okay. But with that energy, and it was on the last read. With that energy, it was kind of tricky because it feels to me like somebody's watching over you and then somebody trying to get you. I ain't lying. That's the craziest shit. That was the craziest shit. But let's go on and tap in. Thank you so much, Divine, for allowing us to be here. I ask that you continue to keep us protected during this read, all reads, and all the time. I ask that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. any negativity, any toxicity, any evil, any witchcraft being thrown or projected at myself or the Soul Tribe family. I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it as we too shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it, clearing it, canceling it, and releasing it back to the universe. Ashe and thank you. All right, y'all. So, yes, I feel like, somebody sees you as this leader who has shined the light, brings back warmth, it just pretty much brings back prosperity, okay, for all right. And it's like you have done this all by yourself, okay. You could be this Nine of Pentacles energy, somebody who is independent and self-sufficient, all right. Somebody was trying to keep you trapped in some sort of debt with some sort of male energy. Mhm. That was their plan, Spirit is saying. That was their plan to keep you trapped in debt. I promise you. This was coming from masculine energy. Hmm. Ain't this a bitch? Well, I tell you, they don't stop, but they gonna stop today. Uh-huh. So that was their plan to keep you trapped in debt. Okay. And this was behind, and this is masculine energy, many masculine energies. Okay. That was their plan, okay? To keep you working for them, barely paying you anything, and keeping you on edge, okay? Keeping you on edge, keeping you in the energy of barely being able to survive, okay? You couldn't, hey, that's what their plan was. Period. Spirit just let that come out. All right. Let me see. Yeah, and then I do the shuffle. Yeah, this is Hierophant energy. Hierophant represents, to me, when I see the Hierophant, it represents the church. Okay. When I see the Hierophant, it represents the church. The church has fallen. Okay. They're no longer receiving this Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant in reverse, please. Yeah, they regret some things. Okay. What is it that they're regretting? Please. That they partner with the devil. Damn. Okay. Tell me about this emperor. Yeah, somebody wants to do you something. Yep. Yep. Tell me more. Look, dismemberment, dry climate, desert, bury you. This is what I'm hearing. Okay. Wow. This is crazy. What else they want to do to this emperor? That was their intention. I can't make it up. Because you're a leader, you're a boss. And when I say a boss, I don't mean like a boss like you know what I'm saying? I mean like a boss when it comes to you, your energy, you're a leader. People, you're assisting people, you're helping people, okay? Um they want to change their lives because of you. And this is what it is. I feel like you're this emperor energy now, and these are their intentions to dismember you or pretty much unalive you. That's their intention. Uh-huh. These men are tied to the devil. The devil is using these men. There's some sort of debt that they wanted to put you in. Uh, and with that debt and regret and desert, it was like whatever debt that they piled up on you. Okay. Somebody here does regret it. I feel like it was the church. Yeah. Some sort of justice is here. What's this? Oh, hold on. Let me see something. Wait. Oh, Lord, I done flipped everything. Okay. So this one. Okay. And this one. Okay. Okay. Oh, so because you're in Ten of Pentacles energy, you're no longer following the beliefs of the ones who have been lying. So you don't go to church. Okay. You have a spiritual belief. You do not have a denominational belief. Something about you stop following churches or practices of worshiping with them a long time ago. Okay. But the church is in regret because they did partner with the devil. And this emperor over here, that is what they wanted. Somebody felt like this would have been some sort of justice. Okay. Tell me more about this emperor. This They didn't want you to provide any care for anyone. They didn't want you to help anyone. They're upset because you are still alive. I can't make it up. They wanted to end. They felt like dismantling, dismembering something was justice. They wanted to abandon or desert caring for many, all, um, the caring energy. Somebody's intentions here, though, is to keep you alive. Ooh, and I tell you, you dealing with some corrupt motherfuckers. You got some people out here, family, that are fighting for your life, and you've got some motherfuckers out here that are trying to end it. And they could be a couple who's perverted. That's why, because they want to still be fucking with the kids and shit. And that's their secret. And they travel and they do crimes of passion. And it's time to clean them motherfuckers up. Mm-hmm. And you're the one that's doing it, or you're the one that initiated it. So you got some couples out here, and I don't want to say they're powerful. They got money. Okay, they got money. You took these couples' perversions away from them. They was molesting children. Okay, doing all kind of sick shit, and that was their little secret. Mm-hmm. That little secret's out. Okay, this couple travels. They travel around. Okay, all right. And they've had a lot now with these crimes of passion. I feel like with the crimes of passion that they've done, these couples have done a lot of shit to a lot of different people, fucked up a lot of people, and now it's time to clean their asses up. They trying to clean up their secrets before they get come out. And there's many couples, not just one or two. There's several couples. I'm also hearing that you are a powerful emperor that dismantled, okay, a cult, and that was justified. Wow. You're also a powerful emperor who has deserted the fake industries of care. This could be health industries or something. You may have stopped going to hospitals, doctors, and all that shit. You may have deserted the care that was being given. Tell me more about this deserting caregiver energy, please. And thank you, Spirit. Tell me more. Yeah. Something about, I don't know what it is about water, or maybe you live near a beach, or a beach or something like that is near you. But whatever it was, you went from dry to flowing like water. Hmm. Mm. Where something was dry, where something was burnt out, used up, you added substance to it. Yeah, you sure did. You shined the light on the abuse and the neglect that shut down this system, these fake caregiving systems. Oh, and somebody's attention is to keep you alive. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, a celebrity's intention is to keep you alive. Okay, damn. These couples got a lot of dirt within wooded areas, and damn. And as I look, Spirit says, and that's the truth. That's at the bottom of the deck, and this fell out too. Yeah, There's a celebrity who their intention is to keep you alive, and you will, okay? I bullshit you not. You will have a happy life, have a happy life, happy wife, happy life. Okay, something like that. All right. Because you have been speaking the truths on a lot of these corrupt individuals. Because if they can't drive you crazy, if they can't, take away your finances or whatever it is, then their next approach was to definitely move in and try to take you out because you're no longer trapped in these masculine energies debt cycle. Mm-mm-mm. These folks is crazy. Yeah. Look, these people didn't want to be under judgment. I feel like this Hierophant didn't want to be under judgment. So that's why they sided with the devil. They in regret right now for siding with the devil. Mm, okay. Yeah. Because justice is being served at this time. I feel like justice is being served across the board, especially when it comes to this manipulative cult that you dismembered them. Okay, that's what I see. You got a whole cult locked up. You dismantled their organization. Oh, really? Yeah, and many of them have gone to jail or are facing some sort of jail time. Justice. Wow, I didn't realize that says justice too. Hold on, let me see. Justice and oh yeah, you dismantled a cult, and this was justice. But they did. They were on you. They were trying to get you taken out. Really? The fuck is going on? Mm-mm-mm. And I feel like with where everything was dry, this is giving me dry, stuck, stagnant, couldn't move forward. Okay. This could have been dealing with a lot of the elderly here. Okay. Their voices not being heard. Okay. This has a lot to do with nursing homes and shit or something like that, or just the elderly care, period. Okay. And the abuse and the neglect they were receiving. You brought that shit out when you moved in with this water energy. Okay. Because you know what water does in dry climate, right? This is crazy. Yeah, I can't make it up. This couple over here with all they dirt coming out, they're in regret now. And they pissed off at a Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands in reverse. This couple over here, she's a Queen of Wands in the reverse. This was a ruthless bitch. This was somebody that was very ruthless. Really. They made a move they shouldn't have moved. They made a what's that saying? Haste makes waste. This Queen of Wands did a Queen of Wands in reverse did a haste makes waste. Yeah, trying to stop your victory over her ego. This Queen of Wands did something where haste made waste, trying to stop you on your journey, stopped her on hers. Mm. Something about you being the first lady. The first lady of what? Maybe the first lady in a powerful leadership role. Take it out, resonates. You could be masculine energy. I saw that comment. They like, y'all got masculines too. I get it, but men aren't like women. Okay. I'm going to say women, men, lady, female, man, him, her. Okay. I say that kind of stuff. Okay. But it's all energy. Either way you look at it, your energy in a shell. Okay. But you may be this first lady who has stepped into this Ten of Pentacles Emperor energy, powerful energy. Damn, why every time when I can't even these cars are so slippery shit. I'm like, why? You may be a first lady, the first lady to step into this Ten of Pentacles Emperor energy. Mm. This is like a powerful position. Yeah. And with this high priest, and this high priest came out in the reverse, let me tell you what I'm feeling from this energy. You know a lot of secrets. that can harm people that they want to keep hidden. Mhm. Somebody wanted you to disconnect from your intuition, withdraw, and become silent. Mhm. That's what they wanted. They wanted you not to be able to step into this energy. They didn't want you to be able to call them out for all the shit they've been doing. Somebody was trying to keep you blind because I'm not getting like witchy energy from this. I'm getting like somebody didn't want you to reveal their shit. Wow. I can't make it up, but your intuition is so strong, they couldn't even do the shit. Tell me more. It's like you had a subtle power, a subtle strength. Tell me more. Yeah. You're real strong because you done been through a lot of battles. Hmm. They did not want you to ever tap into your intuition because they wanted to win at all cost. Hmm. Yep. They wanted to win at all cost. Wow. Tell me more about this. Yeah. I mean, you walked away evidently for whoever this message is resonating with. I don't know, but you must be in Ten of Pentacles energy. Right. Wow. So there's a lover here with the Queen of Wands and the World card, and then we have the what is that? Nine of Cups in the reverse. So you, Lou, let me see this. I don't want to say that just yet. Somebody, a lover sees you as very courageous and confident, okay? They see that you've completed a cycle, but they also see that you're not really enjoying yourself. You're not living or something like that to them. That's interesting. Hmm. So somebody that loves the Queen of Wands, hmm, this Queen of Wands and this celebrity energy, y'all might be a power couple. Take it how it resonates. But you've completed a cycle here, but they see that you're not living joyfully. They may feel like you need to, I heard, get outside. Mm-mm. I feel it. Shit, every time you go outside, you spending money. So I don't know. For whoever that is resonate with, I don't know. Every time you go outside, you spend a money or something like that. So you might be somebody that's just better not going outside. Hell, you can spend money from home on your phone. So you might not be somebody that's outside a lot, but they feel like there could be more joy in your life. They feel like, you could be living a more fulfilled life if you incorporated some happiness and joy into it. Damn. Ooh, these motherfuckers is about to go to jail. Because their thing was they wanted to, try to do something to you in the near future. Mhm. Why do I keep hearing this over and over and over again? The dims are the devil. The dims are the devil. What the fuck does the dims are the devil mean? The dims are the devil. What is the dims are the devil? Damn, what the fuck? Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, some people are doing some soul. Look, didn't I just say the dims are the devil? And then look what comes out in the reverse. Some people have done some soul searching and they have moved away from the devil party. Shut up. I just got it. What? After they've done some soul searching, many have moved away from this devil party. They've released their limitations. where people were trapped, okay, where people were trapped in this vicious cycle of debt, they moved away from the devil. You may have recently moved away from the devil. You may be somebody, and I ain't going political, but I got to say it because it said it like 20 times. The Dems were the devil, and you have decided to move away from the Dems. And as soon as I kept saying, what does that mean? What does that mean? Dems are the devil. Boom. As soon as you moved away from them, you unleash you looks, I can't make it up. As soon as you moved away from you could start seeing, oh wow, this is crazy because that just flipped over and worked out. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. You may have been an Empress energy that was tied to some devilish shit, and there was a lot of men involved. Okay. And they were keeping everybody in debt. You were this Empress energy. Soon as you moved away from them, you were able to start seeing. And this is why these motherfuckers is in regret because they didn't see it before you. As soon as you moved away from them, okay, or moved away from this devil energy, you started seeing your hard work started paying off. And movement came about, moving the devil out of the way. See, you moved away from the devil where others hadn't. Others hadn't. Many wish they had oh, I heard many wish they followed your lead when you led them. You could have had pastors and preachers and fucking people in high up religious places watching you, and they're wishing they pulled away. Yeah, they look because they was at a crossroads. I'm telling you, you had a lot of religious leaders watching you. They knew they had fallen. They knew they had fallen by the wayside. They knew they had fallen from grace, but they didn't want to be under judgment. So they stayed tied to that energy versus just stepping down and realizing that they had made a very, very, very bad mistake. I promise you. They was at a crossroads. They did not want to take that leap of faith and walk away from negativity so that they could be accepted into the divine creator of all living thing realm. They were at a crossroads when it came to leaving this energy. Some of them have decided to take their own lives or get assistance in having that done. I found out Colorado does assistance with that shit. Like I said, what kind of state is going to assist somebody to leave and pass away? This is this devil shit here. So you had people watching you, but they were at a crossroads, family. They were at a crossroads. They couldn't make up their mind. They didn't know if they wanted to walk away from what they had been dealing with so that they could step into, you know, a new beginning. They are in regret right now. Damn. Hmm. Because as soon as you realized what was going on and you stepped away from the devil, you became the Ten of Pentacles. Hmm. You started seeing your hard work pay off. And this started happening fast. It was as if whatever was taken from you was being replaced or given back to you. This also made movement within these darker realms that were tied to devil energy. Mhm. I can't make it up at the bottom of the deck after all that shuffling. Yeah, I feel like you manifested your freedom. You manifested your freedom, other freedoms. You're the first lady to have ever done this. Really. You could be a masculine energy, but something about you being you the first lady that has ever done this. You ghosted. You ghosted the fake because you knew they were fake. You ghosted them. Mm. Yep. From death comes rebirth. I can't make it up on the split. And that's exactly what happened. Wow. You see clearly. You have clairvoyance. You may be the first lady to have ever done this. because you have access to your Akashic records. I pick everything up. That's the only one laying there, family. Okay. Yeah. Your spirited team is saying we are here. There's also somebody else that is here with you. There's a celebrity I am telling you that is keeping you alive. There's a celebrity that's keeping you alive, and they want you to take care of yourself. I feel like you're getting ready to I feel like you're getting ready to go where nobody's gonna be able to fuck with you no more. Like I see water here. You may even be living by the sea, a beachfront or something like that. Some of you are thinking about moving towards water. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to be moving towards water. Hmm. Tell me why I just saw that. Somebody's going to be moving towards water. Why did I just see that on the split? Attempting offer, but it's going to have a high price. Oh, Lord. Yeah, because you ain't no victim. But whatever you trying to move towards, it might be costly. It might be costly, especially if you're trying to live, by the sea or something like that. Only take that how it resonates. Damn, I just keep seeing that over and over. Yeah, it's gonna take some courage too, but some of y'all are getting ready to move closer to water. Let me see. Yeah, and this is gonna bring you closer to spirit. It's going to be a time for spirit. Okay, family? All right. So I am going to leave this message here. Hopefully it resonates for you. I love you. The divine loves you. Okay. All right. Let's get ready to close out. Divine, at this time, I ask that you continue to keep us with love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect, and good health and good wealth in our lives and all the time. Ashe, and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.